Welcome to Echoes of History, where the past speaks through time, and every era tells a story.
6.3 million years ago, the first hunters awakened to a world of danger and discovery.
Hunger drove intelligence. The need to feed became the birth of strategy.
For the first time, instinct began to merge with intent, a build, the dawn of purpose in the hunt. Silence became their weapon, patience their power. Failure was frequent, but from failure, they learned the rhythm of life and death. Hunting was not yet art, but survival was the teacher, and time the master. The early hunters' eyes were sharper than any blade, trained to read the Earth's hidden language.
In this era, humans were not yet masters. They were competitors among beasts.
Every hunt meant risk, every victory a chance to live another day.
Rituals began, the first whispers of unity before the chase.
Observation gave birth to planning, and planning became survival's edge.
Together they learned that strength in numbers could overcome the strongest of prey.
The taste of meat changed everything. It fueled bodies, minds, and evolution itself. With the hunt came community, the sharing of both fear and flame. The spark of imitation ignited the first steps toward culture. Patience shaped the hunter's soul, sculpted by nature's merciless hand.
The hunter's world was written in footprints and whispers carried by the wind.
In that moment, humanity's story changed. Control over destiny had begun.
Storytelling was born from survival. The fire carried memory.
Every track was a clue. Every print a promise of life restored through the chase.
Observation became their science guide. Nature itself was their textbook.
In the wild heart of Africa, the line between hunter and hunted was paper thin.
From signs of struggle, they learned. Every fallen beast left lessons for the living. The mind evolved to shape the world. Invention was survival's greatest gift.
Curiosity became their teacher. Instinct turned to imagination.
Nothing was wasted. Bone, hide, and sinew became tools of endurance. Each dusk brought questions. Where would food come from when the herds moved on?
Even nature itself became a test. Could they adapt before the next rainfall, or perish beneath it? Fire still belonged to the sky, yet it sparked curiosity in the hearts of those below.
Rest was rare. Danger stalked even the dreams of the strong.
Language had not yet formed, but meaning already lived in movement.
Family bonds anchored them trade. Survival was no longer a solitary pursuit.
Patience and timing began to replace blind instinct. Intelligence had arrived.
Every mistake was a step toward mastery.
Tools became an extension of the mind, precision carved from necessity.
Heat changed more than hunger plague. It opened a new world of thought.
Planning was born. The mind began to predict.
to prepare, to persevere. Wonder was humanity's first religion. Life moved in cycles. The hunters had learned the pattern of Earth's breath.
The hunters learned to watch the watchers, turning danger into guidance. Survival meant movement. To live was to follow the rhythm of nature's chaos.
The world constantly reshaped them, body, mind, and will.
The first hunters learned humility before power they could not command. Knowledge passed by action, the earliest form of education. They learned from every predator, mimicking, adapting, perfecting the art of pursuit.
The world spoke through storms, through wind, through hunger's call.
They became shadows, swift, unseen, deliberate.
Compassion was evolution's quiet advantage.
Even in play, the seeds of the hunt took root. The hunters learned to see as others saw, Cressy, to borrow the eyes of nature itself.
The night sky became their first map. Every star, a memory of survival.
Scarcity tested unity. Only together could they endure the barren months. Curiosity led them forward. Feed, the first explorers of an untamed earth. Nature provided in strange ways, and they learned gratitude amid chaos.
Each spark that flew from rock to rock marked the rise of invention.
Strategy was born. Survival through thought, not strength.
Knowledge became heritage, passed through gaze and gesture, not word. Even in abundance, vigilance remained their creed.
Tools turned survival into skill discerning. Innovation born from need.
With precision came pride, and with pride, the seeds of culture.
Empathy emerged. The instinct to heal became the bond of humanity.
The hominin hunters watched and learned. Strength came not from violence, but understanding. The first stories were survival itself, preserved in memory before words.
Solitude bred reflection. Thought became as vital as strength.
Shelter was their invention, the first walls against the chaos of nature.
Awareness saved them. Instinct had become foresight. The next generation inherited not just tools, but purpose. Expression emerged, teased. The dawn of art, born from memory and meaning. Connection was the truest invention heard. Survival made sacred through unity. The hunters no longer feared the dark and fall. They had learned to live within it.
Morning returns, golden and vast. 6.3 million years ago, humanity's first hunters rode.